reports that he believes that coming into Dhahran now are missiles. That is a large Saudi oil town on the coast in the eastern province. Once again, the pool reporter from Dhahran in Saudi Arabia believes that he hears incoming missiles. Reporter Jim Hickey making that. Now let's return to Baghdad. We have 3 reporters in the Al Rashid Hotel. Come back in.
Okay, Dave, it's John. I'll start. Bernie and Peter are here. Just as you came to it, the skies lit up again with anti-aircraft fire. All right, we're going to let you hear it. It's a brightly lighted night sky now. It looks like a million fireflies off to the southwest of our location and down to the south as another wave of anti-aircraft fire goes up into the air.
It's like the beginning of it, John. There's all this anti-aircraft fire in our vicinity, but the explosions, this one a huge rose-red explosion probably 10 miles away, lighting up the sky. The guns near us have stopped firing. I get the impression that planes are just coming right over the city and these anti-aircraft are picking them up, but they're just going on to their designated targets. And as I said, as we have noted, there's been no apparent hits on any of the attacking aircraft that we can see.
Gentlemen, we are seeing an example of surgical bombing.
Explain that, Bernie.
There have not been any wild bombs going off out of pattern. You can barely hear the planes, and throughout the last 2.5 hours, 3 hours, whenever there were exchanges, they were in specific areas.
It seems like 2.5 or 3 hours, Bernie, but I think it's been about an hour. I don't want to be frivolous about this, but we actually, Bernie, you may be right, but we won't know till tomorrow how surgically precise these bombs were. I'm sure tomorrow the Iraqi authorities, I hope, they will let us go out and see some of what's been going on, and I think that if any civilians have been hurt in these raids, we will probably get to see them, maybe not some of their more important targets.
What I meant by that is bombing in Baghdad proper.
Yeah. Well, it's still a remarkable sight out the window here. The noise has calmed down, as I'm sure you can tell. I've got my head in the window, or at least in the vicinity of the window again, so we can look out here and get a better view of things. There's another string of tracer rounds going straight up into the air, pointing straight up out in the west of our location, and it's continuing to happen. There are other airbursts going up and exploding up in the air, and from time to time the night sky will light up brightly. In the area of, maybe more to the south into the west of Baghdad. Now, there seems to be a good bit of activity. We see a lot of lights and flashes in the sky, and you can hear some fire that, at this distance, almost sounds like M16 automatic weapons fire. Of course, it isn't. It's big guns at great distances away from where we are.
You know, and reflecting on my years in Latin America, covering a civil war or two, and having been shot at, and seeing bombing and this kind of fighting, aerial fighting, I must say that this is a new experience.
This is quite something, isn't it, Barry? They're bright flashes of light as these big bombs go off in the far distance. Yeah, Bernie, go ahead.
I'm going to leave you for a moment. I'm going to crawl over to the other side to see what's going on over there in that quadrant of the city.
Bring us back a full report, Bernie, and we'll keep looking out here on this side of the building. More anti-aircraft fire going up. We don't see any major signs of